Hey guys, what's up? My name is Eric and I'm the Techy Agent. Wanted to give you guys some updates on what's coming down the road as far as fitness wearables are concerned for November, December, and getting into early 2017. So the Microsoft Band 3 is a no-go, and that's really unfortunate news. I had heard several months ago that they were looking to be about 90 days out, maybe 120 days out from a production, or at least from an announcement. That is no longer the case. Microsoft is pulling the plug on the Microsoft Band 3 for the foreseeable future. Now that's a real bummer because the Microsoft Band 2 was one of my favorite all-time fitness trackers. I wore it for 6-7 months before finally moving on to something different, and it still remains to be one of the best fitness wearables that I've ever had the privilege of using. And so I was really disappointed to hear that the Microsoft Band 3 wouldn't be going to production, or at least not going to production anytime soon. The Garmin Vivofit JR is now being released, and so I actually have that product being reviewed right now by one of my kids, and then I'll have a full review for you guys with that coming up soon. CES 2017 is coming up in Las Vegas. I will be there to take a look at all of the new fitness trackers that get unveiled. So if you're interested in finding out fitness wearable tech releases of CES 2017, make sure you hit subscribe to this channel because we're going to be covering it better than anybody else does. The MIO Slice hasn't showed up yet, and so we're waiting for them to release it. They had said that they were going to release it, and we kept waiting and waiting and waiting, and then as of May on their Facebook site they said that they were still planning on releasing it. We haven't seen it, so hopefully the MIO Slice comes and is released in time for Christmas. Yeah, better late than never, I guess. Atlas Wearables has recently released an app where they took their engine, the engine that is run on their wearable, and they put it on into a mobile format where you can actually wear your phone, and they provide you with an attachment where you can put your phone on your arm and maybe also like on your wrist, and wear your phone and use it to help track movements. Now, that's not an ideal situation. I don't like wearing like my giant iPhone 7 Plus on my arm to track my movements in the gym, so I would still prefer to use their actual Atlas wearable band. But if that's something that you are interested in, the app is available to you now with that engine and all of that technology built in right into a mobile format where you can take your phone with you into the gym and track your gym movements. And so I'm hoping that at some point in the future, and I'm guessing that at some point in the future, Atlas Wearables will have applications that go onto Android Wear or onto the Apple Watch that use the built-in hardware on those devices to track your movements in the gym. So that's just kind of a logical progression, and so don't be surprised if you see Atlas Wearables progressing in that direction. They are one of the most innovative companies out there as far as tracking gym exercises, high-intensity interval exercises, and so don't be surprised if you see them moving in the direction where they provide their software onto other platforms like the Apple Watch or Android Wear. So Move has announced a new product, the Move HR. It's available for pre-order right now, and it is a tiny little pebble-sized wearable that also has a built-in optical heart rate sensor. The sensor is actually worn on your head, not your wrist, and so that's a very interesting placement, but the logic behind it is that optical heart rate sensors on your wrist just aren't very accurate. But once you take an optical heart rate sensor and put it against your head, it's actually very accurate. That we've seen evidence of that with the LifeBeam hat, which I've used already. The LifeBeam hat was giving back data that was on par with chest straps, which tend to be usually the most accurate. And so this is what they're doing. They're creating a wearable that you put on your head in the form of an arm or a headband or even a swimmer's cap. So the device is waterproof. You can wear it underneath the swimmer's cap and it will track your heart rate for when you're swimming, which is kind of a neat feature because there's not a lot of heart rate sensors out there that track your heart rate in a pool, and there are those that are expensive. Garmin makes a waterproof heart rate sensor for the pool, but it's obviously much more expensive than the current pricing, which is $59. I believe it will go up to $100 after this introductory price. So if you're interested in getting the Move HR, make sure you go ahead and order that now, and you'll save yourself a lot of money. Hey guys, that's it for now. That's your fitness wearable update for November of 2016. There's a lot of products that are going to be hitting the market here in November and December, just in time for Christmas. So stay tuned. Make sure you hit like and subscribe, and thanks for watching. My name is Eric. I'm the Techie Agent. We'll catch you next time.